Hello students, welcome to SST class. Today let us learn the sixth lesson, Health is Wealth. Medical inventions. First on the topic, health is wealth. Yes, really health is wealth because if we are healthy and active, we can work or we can earn money. If we have money but no health, then it is of no use. But if you are healthy but you don't have any money or any property and all, but you can have the strength to do that work and earn money. But health is the first and foremost important thing in our life. To maintain a good physical health, we have to have stable mind, we have to stay healthy, eat balanced diet. In this lesson we shall study invention of medical instruments, thermometer, microscope, stethoscope and others. Invention of medical techniques, pasteurization and vaccination, antiseptics and antibiotics, prevention and cure of infections and diseases. One by one, we'll just go on saying in the lesson. First para, health is rightly called our true wealth because we cannot enjoy this wonderful life unless we are fit and healthy. Yes, it's 100% true. Health is rightly called our true wealth. Because if you don't have good health, you cannot buy it for a money. Yes? We cannot enjoy this wonderful life unless we are fit and healthy. If 1 or 2 days if you are not healthy, then you don't feel like doing anything. You don't get interested in doing any of the work. You don't feel like eating, you don't feel like playing, etc. Nothing. Medicine is the branch of science that deals with treating patients for infections and diseases. Medicine is a branch of science that deals with treating patients for infections and their diseases. Ronak and Meena are both unwell. Ronak goes with his mother to the doctor and takes proper medicine, but the lazy and careless Meena does not. Who will recover faster and why? This is an example of Ronak and Meena. Here is a boy who is sick and he goes to the doctor. He consults the doctor and takes medicine and he becomes healthy. But Meena, she is lazy or she is careless about the health and she doesn't go to the doctor. So who is going to get well soon in this both? Exactly, Ronak only is going to recover fast from the disease. Next, scientists have invented valuable instruments, tools and techniques that helps in early detection of ailments and their treatment. To find out any disease or any infection, there are many instruments, tools and techniques nowadays in the modern science. Let us study some of them and understand how they have changed our lives for the better life. First, very important and very commonly used instrument, that is thermometer, which is used to check the body temperature. The thermometer is an important medical device that measures temperature. Despite many modern inventions in medical science, it is still on the fundamental and important medical instruments to check body temperature in humans and animals. The thermometer was invented by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit in 1714. The doctor's thermometer uses mercury and is able to show us the exact temperature since it has a high boiling point and a low freezing point. As you can see in the picture, the red marked is the mercury. It has high boiling point and low freezing point. Hence it is used in the thermometer. The normal body temperature in human beings is 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. The body temperature of a person above 98.4 degree Fahrenheit suggests that the person has fever. Until the thermometer was invented, clinical examination of body temperature of patients was done by touching the forehead or feeling the pulse. They hold the hands and see the pulse. They feel the pulse or they used to touch the forehead. That time they used to find out whether the person or the patient has fever or not. This is all about thermometer. Next, let us see about the stethoscope. The stethoscope is a medical device meant to understand the functioning of the heart and lungs on the basis of the sound they make. As you can see in the picture, see the picture of stethoscope. That instrument, the upper instrument is used to wear it in the ears, and the other round one they keep it on the chest or on the back and see the beats, heartbeats and sounds of the lungs. The stethoscope is a medical device meant to understand the functioning of the heart and lungs on the basis of the sound they make. The stethoscope magnifies the sound made by the particular organ and thus helps the doctor in doing a proper diagnosis of a problem. The stethoscope was invented in France in 1816 by Dr. René Laennec. Until the stethoscope was invented, clinical examination of patients was largely limited to external observations only. Do you know? Check your car's heartbeats. The mechanical stethoscope is used to listen the internal sounds made by the machines, such as diagnosing a malfunctioning automobile engine by listening to the sounds of its internal parts. Next instrument, microscope. A microscope is an instrument used in order to see objects or living organisms that are too small or microscopic to be visible to the naked eye. Microscope is an instrument used to see the objects which are not visible to our eyes. They are very minute particles or organisms, very small. You cannot see with the eyes. So you can see with the help of microscope. Microscopic living organisms are called microorganisms. The science of investigating small objects using such an instrument is called microscopy. The invention of the microscope has enabled doctors and researchers to study various microscopic organisms causing many diseases and find out effective ways of their prevention and cure. See in the picture, microscope. Other instruments. Medical science has made tremendous progress with the invention of medical instruments other than the above. Other than these all. Which are those? The thermometer, stethoscope and microscope. Other than these, there are many inventions made in the medical field or medical science. Some of them such as X-ray machines, ECG, electrocardiogram and CT scanners have helped in faster diagnosis, including to faster treatment and recovery. The X-ray machine clicks a picture of the inside of the patient's body. These rays are particularly useful in identifying bone fracture, while scanners give accurate pictures of internal organs such as the brain, liver and kidney. See the X-ray machine. Electrocardiography, ECG or EKG from Greek. Cardia meaning heart. Machine is used to observe the functioning of the heart. See the ECG machine. Laser surgery uses laser light to remove diseased tissues or treat bleeding blood vessels without cutting open the affected area. Eye surgery done with the help of laser rays is the most common. Nowadays, eye surgery is done by laser rays without any operation. Next, penicillin, the miracle drug. The discovery of penicillin in 1928 will always be remembered as a path-breaking milestone in medical history. Alexander Fleming, a British scientist, had been working in his laboratory and had grown some bacteria on which small round dishes for medical purposes. The airborne spores of some fungus accidentally fell onto one of the plates. While the fungus or mold grew and even spread. The bacteria on that plate were killed. This led to further research till it became clear that the mold had created a particular substance that was killing different types of harmful and infection causing bacteria. Fleming named this discovery penicillin. See the picture of Alexander Fleming. Penicillin was the first antibiotic. An antibiotic is a substance capable of stopping the growth or even destroying harmful bacteria and microorganisms. Scientific research in this branch of medicine has given us important antibiotics like chloromycetin, ampicillin, tetracycline, streptomycin, and ciprofloxacin, cephadrim, augmentin, and amoxicillin. These all are the antibiotics. Today, these antibiotics and many others are used to treat different types of infections. Next, vaccines and vaccination. Towards a disease-free world, prevention is better than cure is of great importance, especially in healthcare. Today, most infections and diseases can be cured. Wouldn't it be even better to prevent rather than cure? Yes, it is better to prevent rather than cure. We have to take precaution before getting any disease. We have to take precaution. We have to avoid things that infect us. So, prevention is better than cure. A very important development that made a great impact on the health of people worldwide was vaccination. The discovery of this technique took place about 2 centuries ago. An English doctor, Edward Jenner, observed that though there were several cases of the dreadful disease, smallpox, there were no milkmaids among them. He thought of a possible connection between the two and soon found out that there was. He soon learned that these milkmaids had suffered from a mild disease called cowpox for a very brief period, which surprisingly kept the smallpox disease at bay. This set him thinking of possible reasons. One day, a milkmaid suffering from cowpox came to Dr. Jenner. She had about 3 to 4 sores on her body, with pus oozing out. He collected the pus and injected it into the body of a young boy. As was expected, if the boy was free from smallpox as well. This could be found out only if the boy was injected with smallpox germs. The germs were injected and the boy was kept in the observation for a few days. When the boy did not catch smallpox, it became clear that this was because of the immunity provided by the cowpox germs. This was how the anti-smallpox vaccine was developed. The smallpox vaccine greatly helped in wiping out the dreadful disease from most countries across the world. Furthermore, it paved the way for eradication of many more lethal diseases. Today, vaccines for polio, measles, mumps, whooping cough, and German measles are available and have saved thousands of lives from such life-threatening diseases. A vaccine is a biological preparation which, when injected into the person's body, helps to improve immunity to a particular disease. It causes the body recognize the foreign body as a disease-causing microorganism and to destroy it, thereby preventing an oncoming disease. Vaccination is the technique of administering such life-saving vaccines. Do you know the MMR vaccine is a 3-in-1 vaccine that protects against measles, mumps and rubella, all of which are potentially serious diseases of childhood. MMR is a single vaccine which cures 3 diseases that come during the childhood. The triple vaccine, commonly referred to as DPT vaccine, protects against diphtheria, pertussis, whooping cough and tetanus. Find out vaccines you have received until now and those to be taken until the age of 14 years. Examples of vaccines from the birth till now are BCG, DPT, polio, TT, etc. Pasteurization. Dr. Louis Pasteur was a French scientist who showed that disease causing germs cannot survive at high temperature. When you heat, for example, milk or water, when you heat at higher temperature, when you boil and it comes to a higher temperature, the disease causing germs die due to the high temperature. So it is safe for you to consume. This was the genius behind pasteurization. Pasteurization is a process of heating milk, milk products, and other food items such as juices, etc., at a certain temperature and for a certain period of time, thus preventing them from spoiling. When you heat them at high temperature, they don't spoil, they remain good for a long time. The process of pasteurization is named after Louis Pasteur in recognition of his immense contribution to food safety and preservation. See a pasteurization plant shown in the picture. Do you know food items such as juices, syrups, vinegar, and even water are also pasteurized? Next, antiseptics. Earlier, surgical patients would often die after a surgery, majority due to infections of the cuts caused by bacteria during the operations. Joseph Lister, an English surgeon, applied the belief that germs could be killed at a high temperature by boiling the surgical instruments before and after a surgical operation and observed that this greatly reduced the chances of spread of infections and germs. He conducted a series of experiments using chemicals to keep disease causing microorganisms from infecting patients. These chemicals came to be known as antiseptic. Anti means against, septic infection. Antiseptic means against infections. The substances that kill or prevent the growth of the microorganisms and prevent infection on a wound or a cut are called antiseptic. Towards a healthier and a disease-free world, path-breaking scientific inventions and medical progress have improved our quality of life. To live healthy and disease-free life, we must take good care of ourselves through proper nutrition, adequate exercise, and rest and timely health checkups. Countries across the world are also now realizing the importance of community health care, sanitization, and hygiene. The World Health Organization WHO conducts programs on public health worldwide and helps people get clean drinking water and better medical facilities too. Here ends the lesson. Let's see the words to know. Pasteurization. Heating food items at a certain temperature to kill germs. Antiseptics. Chemical substances that kill microbes and prevent infection. Vaccination. Medicine that is either injected or given orally to a disease. Let us revise. First one, medicine is the branch of science that deals with treating patients for various diseases and infections. Medical devices such as stethoscopes, microscopes, X-ray machines, ECG, electrocardiogram machine, and CT scanners have helped in better diagnosis, leading to faster treatment and recovery. Third, antibiotics are substances that stop the growth or even destroy harmful bacteria and microorganisms. Fourth, preventive medicines are called vaccines, and the technique of administer them is called vaccination. Fifth, the process of killing germs by heating the food items at a certain temperature and for a certain period of time is called pasteurization. Sixth, antiseptics are the substances applied externally that kill or prevent the growth of the microorganisms and prevent infection on a wound or a cut. So in the next class, we'll see the exercises. Till then, take care. See you. Thank you.